If you've ever felt like your students are running the classroom instead of you, you are not alone. Here's the truth. Most behavior issues are not behavior issues. They are procedure issues. I'm Julie, a classroom teacher, and thank you for joining me. I've created Lean Think to help you. Today I'm going to walk you through 3 classroom procedures that prevent the majority of behavior problems before they even happen. You're going to love this. These are simple, repeatable systems that create calm, predictability, and flow. They work at any grade level, K through 12, okay? So let's get started. Teachers are often told to manage behavior, but behavior is almost always the symptom, not the cause. The system is the cause. Again, the root cause for behavior issues is almost always a system issue. When students don't know what to do, how to start, where to go, or what success looks like, they fill that uncertainty with noise, side talk, and off-task behavior. Procedures eliminate the uncertainty, and a predictable system creates predictable behavior. Oh, and that is what we want. Procedure number 1 is the start of class flow. How do you begin your day? The first 3 minutes of class determine the next 30. A strong start for a classroom procedure is a posted agenda. If you were to visit my classroom, my agenda is always on the right-hand side of my board. My starter is always on the left-hand side of my board. When students come in, the bell rings, I greet them, welcome to class, I'm so happy to see you, and we immediately go to the starter. When the starter's finished, I walk across the board and we go to the agenda. This is a predictable workflow that students can follow without talking. You can do the same thing in your classroom. Make it work for you. Here's why this prevents behavior problems. Students know what to do the second they walk in. They know the expectation, they know the drill. It's really interesting watching my students. You will see their eyes move before I physically move from the starter to the agenda because they are so wired into that habit. There's no wandering, socializing, or downtime. The room becomes calm all on its own. Make sure your starter is always the same type. So it's in the same place, same structure, I've written on the board in the same spot, same expectations. Predictability is what creates the magic, the consistency, the standardization. Students behave. Procedure number 2. This is transitions that teach self-management. Ultimately, isn't that what we want students to do? Be able to self-regulate, self-manage. Behavior spikes during transitions. We know it. Students will never walk the shortest distance between point A and point B. And as they're zigzagging that distance, they're bumping kids, laughing, talking, taking things, joking. So we're going to tackle those transitions. Because teachers often tell, but they don't teach transitions, we need to fix this. So here's your fix. One statement. Teach the transition. Model it. Have students practice it. Did you hear those 3 words? We're going to teach it, model it, and then practice it. Reinforce that routine, not the punishment. I was working with a teacher this year, 8th grade English. She was having troubles with the students entering the class. She stopped the class. They all went back outside, entered again. She had to do that with 2 classes, never had an issue again. Reinforce that routine. We're not punishing, we are teaching, modeling, and practicing. Great transitions answer 3 questions. What do I do with my materials? Where do I go? What do I do next? And what does ready look like? When students can answer those 3 questions, most transition misbehavior disappears. Transitions are procedures, not announcements. Here's our process. I will teach you the process. We'll reinforce that process. Procedure number 3 is finish strong routine. The last 5 minutes of class often become the noisiest and most chaotic part of the day. I know teachers that dread the end of day when it's coming because of the chaos and the disorganization. Well, here's the routine that fixes that. A predictable wrap-up prompt, like an exit question, a reflection, or check for understanding. A materials reset, such as desks, supplies, whiteboards, or journals. Where do they go? How do we line up? Putting away those Chromebooks. and a clean dismissal procedure. Here's why this prevents behavior problems. Students stay engaged until the end. This is truly bell-to-bell learning. The room resets for the next class, and you eliminate the "we're done so we can talk" chaos. Clarity creates calm, and the calm creates fewer behavior problems. Hooray! These three procedures form a flow system, not a discipline program. Instead of reacting to problems, you prevent them by removing the uncertainty. By teaching routines, by creating predictable classroom flow, by reducing teacher talk, and by increasing student independence. Love all of these. Win, win, win. This is Lean Think for Classrooms. Small systems that remove the friction and give you your time, your energy, and your sanity back. I invite you to subscribe so you won't miss the next video in the series. And if you know another teacher who is struggling with classroom behavior, please share this with them. They might need it more than you think. If you want to start identifying the specific systems that are leaking time and energy in your classroom, download my free guide called The 9 Wastes in Education. I tell teachers it's like you put on these new glasses and you see your classroom anew. You'll find the waste, be able to eliminate it. It will help you see exactly where friction, overload, and unnecessary work are showing up in your day. The link is below. Remember, do less, get rid of the waste, get more of your time, greater student learning. It's all up here. Lean Think.